Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we explore Denerim, the market district. Oh, we have districts. That's kind of good. Also, I need to talk to somebody. Why were you looking at me? Don't look at me. I need to talk to somebody. Apparently, we met someone, not Kylan though. Talk to you.
Go to the Pearl. Remember, don't kill the troublemakers, just knock them unconscious.
I will decide that for myself, you jerk. Yeah, and we were doing other things, namely getting the doors of the mages that were around here. I'm not really sure.
The Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
It was.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
They did.
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Best be careful.
Oh,
Darks
they both,
coming.
yeah, activate the same guy. A Grey Warden poster. Don't believe the lies. That's a reasonable thing. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. This sounds good. The Hidden Pearl holds the key to the to resistance. The Griffins will rise again. That's just that's that.
Message for you, my lord.
What?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay. Got an item. That doesn't really matter. We got a quest. A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nod Noble Tavern. I might want to do that, but I might want Zevran with me. So this is going to lead to where exactly? The map should probably tell me. To Elven Alliance. Oh, we're going in there. We're going to say hi to Pops and to Sis and to all the friends. Yay! Also, let's go into this door. For unrelated. Hello? Excuse me. Hi.
Yes? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
My name is Waylon. I'm the assistant of the scholar Brother Genetivi. This is his house.
Well, thank you. Where is he? I'm looking for him.
That makes two of us. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Do you think he's in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn
That's
has
what he
been
said.
lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi, and they too have disappeared.
How do you know they disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either.
Sounds about right. Maybe they took Gen TV back to Redcliffe.
I suppose that's possible. I don't know. After what happened to Genetivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights?
What happened to
Perhaps
Gen
I'm just a
TV?
pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
You don't know what happened to Gen TV? Where did they go?
Now, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
Nah, I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Are you hiding something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
Wholy boy, this guy is powerful. Well, you need to be killed. How can I make sure that happens? Maybe this? That is a pretty good start. Okay, so you're just gonna attack there. I can do some of that. You can do some of this. Oh, you're not targeted? Sure. And I'm gonna loop around, do a couple of stabbies. Oh, he's dead. He didn't really shatter, but... Oh, dang it. That quest went away. This one over here. So Brother Genetivi, the scholar who was trying to track down Andraste's final resting place, has gone missing. His assistant Waylon, was a jerk. He told you that he set off to follow a lead, that Brother Genetivi set off to follow a lead on the urn. However, on further questioning, the man who called himself Waylon, because he was... Do I have a reason to believe he was not Waylon? Come on. Come on, I don't have a reason to believe he's not Waylon. And became defensive and attacked you. He is now dead. Seriously, that's the quest journal telling me, or giving me a reason to doubt about the identity of this guy. I don't really care about his name. I care about whether he was indeed allied to Brother Genetivi. Can I take that book? I can indeed.
Going.
On the betrayal of Andraste. It is said that at the Battle of the Valarian fields, Maferath stood and looked out over his armies, which he probably would have needed to do anyway, because it's just a good practice. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith of the Maker, in truth, it all but sealed the fate of the worship of the old gods and paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. Oh. That is... remember what I was talking about last episode about everything being derivative and analogous? Yeah, that is another analogy right there. On the worship of dragons. This one probably isn't. Let us suggest for a moment that a high dragon is simply an animal. Okay, that sounds... Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of a dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of the Neverran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood. What do you mean? Why do you say impossible? Who wrote that? I bet it was that other guy that I don't like. Anyway, Brother Genetivi is not here. This does not lead outside. And we have books. On the political structure of the Chantry. The Divine is the titular head of the Chantry, although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now, in fact, 2 Divines at one time. Right, we heard of that before. Let's see what the last one is. Clerics are the true academics of the Chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They're often found in the Chantry archives, sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. Okay, well, that's
Going.
That's kind of good. Genetivi's research. We found it. So, Brother Genetivi's research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genetivi must have gone to Haven to continue his research. Yes, he must.
And I'm off.
The body is the real Waylon. Of course, we can tell based on his dog tags. He has dog tags. That's the one, or a tattoo in his butt or something. I don't. It's a thing. It's the real Waylon. Because that guy was imaginary. That guy was a dream. I mean, it was plenty of lightning around him, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we have people over here. None of them want to talk to me, and this. That's a cool symbol. Do you see that? It looks like a dragon biting the head of a person. I say a dragon, it does have sort of a unicorn place thingy. A single horn. Not Noble Tavern. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. I was reading the other day, about, let's see, Codex over here. Politics of Ferelden. No, what? Oh, Ferelden. Nowhere is this more evident than during the Lands meet. Okay, yeah. I was reading the other day about the tradition of naming inns, specifically inns. So I suppose other establishments might have different traditions. An account of a trip to Navarra. We just heard about this. The 4th time, that is quite, yeah, okay. The 4th time I attempted to cross the border into Navarra from Orlais and was turned back by Chevaliers, knights, I decided to take the more roundabout path. And the Neverends do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve the bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Neverends begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms, utterly silent, kept only for the dead. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, in a supremely wasteful kind of way, but, you know, it's a video game, so who cares? It's not really wasteful, it's just text. Hi.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? Let's just go with it. He glances around for prying eyes, then produces a few notes on behalf of, quote, interested parties. Oh. It's always useful to have a big name in your pocket, and there's nothing better than snagging them with your knickers down. If in travels wide, someone were to come across notes between illicit lovers... Oh, I have plenty of those. Wait, illicit lovers, that's kind of something. Solving problems, what do we have over here? A few of my more excitable young associates got a little nervous during a couple of delicate handovers, I should say. Suffice to say, a little mess needs attention. Life is normally cheap. Let's just take all the things and do them when they come to pass. The getting of the quest is not really where I consider my choices and consequences to be, even though this game might actually have some consequences to taking the quest in the first place. I don't like that a lot, though, at all.
All the news is troubling these days. When will the war end?
Things. Sophie's Guard.
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
And we have a chest over here. I suppose I can't take it. Anyway, I was looking... Ooh, just like that, huh? I was looking at the tradition of naming inns. And I found some articles about, specifically in Britain. And it started early on in the 14th century about the naming of inns. It was imposed by law. Actually, it wasn't necessarily by inns, it was by breweries, but the distinction might be irrelevant in that age. I didn't look into that. So it's very superficial. But I did note one thing that was really cool was the fact that they didn't so much need to name their breweries, they needed to have a sigil. They needed to have like a shield as in like a blazon, whatever, a thing, like stuff like this, or a mascot or something like that, so that they could tell each other apart, which is a fairly common thing, and I assume it was used specifically for breweries. It makes a lot of sense that it had even been used, even if not obligatory by law, but it had been used since the Roman times, and even before that, most likely. The Romans did have the maker's marks and all that sort of stuff for specific tools, and I do believe amphorae, I guess the plural, also carried some of that, but I'm not so certain about whether they were just telling, oh, this is olive oil or whatever, or rather, this is this brand of olive oil because it's the nicest one straight from the Palatinate, or whatever they had the oil being done. Let's have a chat with this guy.
Next, drink to battle and victory.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull. Another round for me men.
Your mum?
Now we drink more.
I don't like these people. Why are they doing that voice? Hi.
Huh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Next, drink to battle and victory.
This is the Blackstone Irregulars. I wonder if I have missions
Make
today.
us blessings
No.
upon you, Wood.
You're the only nice person. Yeah, let's just take these. Notice of death. Restocking the guild. What do you need for? 20 health poultices. I have 15. That's not going to be enough. I might be able to make more.
Of course.
Health poultice. Well, that's that. Codex updated. Absolutely.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Give me money. That's not enough. I did get... No, the level up is... Did I level up? I did! Yes. Hi, Morrigan. You are very good, aren't you? Are you... Wait. You can get 2 specializations? I did not know that. Okay, well, that's that. Willpower, what's that for? Oh yeah, willpower is good. Not it's like endurance, but it's not. Constitution, yeah, you can be bad at that. Let's bring magic up a little bit. So what exactly is that? Arcane Warrior over here. While this mode is active, the Arcane Warrior channels magic inward, trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage, which is pretty nice. That's +1 dexterity and extra attack. I wonder if I can get... I probably don't want that, though. Like, I'm not going to use the ability, so... I'm not going to use any of those. So it's just better to do it like this, I think. Let's see what else we have. We have Shock. So we got a bunch of other things. We have Waking Nightmare. Hostile targets are trapped in a Waking Nightmare unless they pass a mental resistance check. They are randomly stunned. Attack of the... Oh, there's just a bunch of bad things that happen to them. So I want the extra power. That's really nice. Shock. The caster's hands erupt with a cone of lightning, damaging all targets in the area. Friendly fire possible. That doesn't sound like the great thing. Let's, the earthquake is nice. Let's go, what's that one? Petrify. Yeah, she's just a powerhouse, really. She's incredible. I'll get that. And, see how that works. So, did I get all the quests?
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I'm off.
Oh, my character also makes that voice, although that's a little bit more of a realistic voice. I don't think it's the voice actor being purposely different in his tone. It doesn't sound like it anyway. The other ones were clearly just full of it.
Did you speak often with Caleb?
You're asking me if I have a relationship with my brother, aren't you?
Yes. I wonder what he thought of you.
I don't think he cared much about my existence. I didn't mean anything to him. Anyway, to answer your original question, no. We never spoke. Well, maybe once. Marek and Kaelin had come to Redcliffe to visit the Arl. I was very young then. We were introduced. I believe I said, "Greetings, Your Highness." He said, "Ooh, swords," and ran off to the armory. So, yes, that was the extent of our relationship. We drifted apart after that. It was very sad.
Right. And we have the Legend of Calenhad Chapter 3, telling us about Calenhad's legends tell of Lady Shayna, harbored a love for her king that went beyond friendship. I suppose, a love that she had kept secret out of her sense of duty and honor. And in the end, great blow to the Denerim line. Several false swords have appeared since that time, but never has the true sword resurfaced. Oh, they lost the sword. Okay, the story about how... Yeah, it just sounds good. Hi. Hello. You guys are thugs, and you are red. I think one of you is about to die. There's two thugs, and the red named. That's very eloquent.
Yes.
Oh, nothing here. Curious.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
Oh, right. So you're the ones trying to kill me?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
That's very convenient for the sword, isn't it? But you were hired to kill me.
I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
How can I trust you?
A man's word is vital in any profession, especially delicate ones.
So honor among thieves?
Something like that.
I thought he was going to say we're no thieves, because they're sort of not. I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived? Well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
How does this work then?
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Why all the innuendo? We both know what this is about.
You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect?
You just said you were a sword. There's no circumspection in here. If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes?
Hand me the scroll.
There you go. Makes for fine reading.
I hope he does.
If that's all. Luck be to you.
Because the other side quests are all a bit too wordy. When you don't know, she specifically said, I don't like the sound of that, to when he said, I will pay you. So, I don't know what she wants. I know what she wants. Anyway, you've met with Master Ignacio. He gave you a scroll detailing a target that he wants you to assassinate. The scroll directs you against a man named Paydan, currently holed up in the Pearl brothel in Denerim. He's working some kind of scam in the back room, and you should look for one of his, quote, Grey Warden posters, unquote, around the marketplace to gain access. Paydan works for Loghain, and will no doubt have backup. This sounds like a lovely time when you don't know. You don't know anything. We're gonna kill people who are jerks, and we're gonna get money for it, and probably gonna get even more things. There's so many books. That one is an account of Rivain. Nowhere in my travels. Okay, the chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. Okay. But resistance to the chant... Okay, can you please focus on anything that's interesting? The chantry prohibition against such magics practice violates millennia of local tradition. So they're, like, magical. Okay. Well, they like magic anyway. Good stuff. Is this one of the stealing missions? Because I think it might be. I'm going to steal everything else first. Because that's how scripts work. Injury kit that I will absolutely for sure use. I will. Don't ask me. And we have an iron ring diamond, a silk carpet. That's what we need. And 2 gold. Okay, nobody saw anything. I will leave everything open and, yeah, it's fine. Hi. Definitely didn't do anything. Hi.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not literally how it's written. But anyway, we need to go to the brothel. Did we find the brothel before? Or maybe it's not here. It's the marketplace. Of course it's here. Hi. Although I am... Oh, right. I need to go back here.
Hey, the wonders of Thedas. Arleman once bought me a miniature Gollum doll here. When I was young. Really young.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dolls are cool. I wish I had dolls. I mean, specific type of dolls. Paintable dolls. The ones that you can assemble as well. I want that. But it's very expensive to get into. It's, yeah, figurines are quite something. Denerim. Oh. The city rests at the foot of the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain, scarred by ancient lava flows. They're called, they have a name. They're like rivers, but they're not. Anyway, during Andraste's lifetime, it reputedly filled the sky with a great column of black ash and sent burning rock raining down as far away as the Free Marches, but it is now considered extinct. Some believe it merely... Is it that the correct term, extinct? I think so. Maybe it is. Some believe it merely sleeps, and will again darken the sky with ash and fire when the last Ferelden King dies, but this is highly unlikely, because the last Ferelden King will never die, as we know. Also, one thing, we don't have volcanoes here where I live.
Yes, make it quick.
I'm gonna need... Oh, I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this.
It's one of these
I
guys.
knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
He got fired. And he just disappeared. Yeah, we don't have volcanoes here where I live. But I have recently been to a volcanic island in the middle of the Atlantic called San Miguel. It's one of the Azores islands, and every old house anyway.
All this stuff. You think they have any miniature golem dolls?
Might. And all the old houses are made out of all the volcanic stone, and it's amazing. And it kind of looks like this a little bit, but the details you can tell. So this sort of looks like granite to me, and it does from afar. It does sort of look like granite, but when you go closer, you can see all the pores and all that. The stone is all riddled with little holes, and it's pretty awesome. And it's great. It's just fantastic. And I saw that, and I was like, this is good. Because it makes sense, because the islands are made out of that. Anyway, that's gonna be that for today. I'm Colonel RPG, and I'm looking at that thing over there. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video as well if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.